It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Up next, it's our main event between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from Nashville. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
18 Rattler. 18, 5 here.
With a shotgun, it's Ward. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Running right with Mitchell. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Quick screen the center of the field. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Come on. Hurt.
Irving here from the gun. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. Second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
Ready.
15 yards.
From the red zone now.
Buccaneers.
Throws caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. Start.
Pass play now. Has it in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go.
Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
It's second and goal. Back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. Complete on the option. And he's going to be stopped. Third and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on fourth and goal?
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, pass coming. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Roll the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. First down throw here for Ward. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 18 Cup Warriors, 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Number 86. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Buffalo 18. Tag. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Now Diaby brings him down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Ward. Hits his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Again, this is Mitchell. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? That's caught for the first. And they're going to have goal to go as he stopped at the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Come on, go.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Huh. Street.
Mitchell again. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Rolling from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. They are throwing it again. That's on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19, Tiger, 19.
On the give, this is Irving. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Okay, ready?
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. They'll throw for it. That's caught beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Tampa spends its 2nd time out now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. You, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's well 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Okay, break.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Come on.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here's the final play of our first half.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jarius Sneed with the INTs. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60, come 19, come 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Come on. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Pirate. Go. Like Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught out left. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ward setting the pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10 here. Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. It's a race down the right side. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him moving up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. And they they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Now Ward. Escapes out to the left. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Warriors 70, Cowboy 80, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
First down throw here for Ward. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans stretch their lead on the final play of the third.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
Gay with the point after. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing. It's a Buka on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Go! Come 19. Ready?
Now looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready? Top 50, 19, 18.
On the red zone now. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Titans are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Low left side, taken in by Adams. And he's tackled for a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Ward off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield to DK. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Liking on rock wide. Up Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
The give now to Mitchell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Go.
Here's Mitchell again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
This is Mitchell. He takes it down to the 33. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready?
Mitchell on the carry. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19 tight. Let's go now. Come, Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw with Ward. Completed over the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now with 2:09 left on the clock. We got a timeout from the defense.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Ready. Rig alert. Rig alert. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. Has room into the secondary. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Trying to get it on the keeper. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Starting this drive with a design run.
Got it. Ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Warrior, step. Come on. Come on. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Finds a man right side. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down, Buccaneers.
Working now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now it's 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
70 Ranger.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the 35.
The play fake, he'll throw. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 19 yards.
Still sticking with the passing game. Chased out to his right. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had the balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Ready?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set.
Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
18 rep, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Sticking to the air here. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, a run for White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So this winds up a win for the Titans. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game.